It's Storytime Tea. That's me, and today I'm here to tell you a story about why it took me so long to get my license. Y'all, because I told you in like a past story that I got my license last year. Yeah, just got my license last year. So yeah, basically I'm gonna set the scene. It's like my senior year in high school, and I have never been pressed to learn how to drive. I know I was one of the first people to turn the correct age in order to learn how to drive and get your permit and all that other stuff, but I did not care. Like, I think I got my permit soon as I could. Like, I think at 16 I got my permit, but I wasn't trying to drive. Like, I wasn't looking to do none of that. I wasn't one of those people that was taking their mother car out for a spin or nothing like that. Like, I was really like content with getting on the subway. Content with getting on the light rail. Literally did not care. But I was like, you know what? I guess I'll go ahead. Because my dad said he was going to get me a car. And I was like, yeah, I could go. I could just go ahead and drive. It's like, I don't need to. But like, a free car is a free car. And I don't want to wait too long because he's going to take his offer back. So I was just like, alright, I'm going to go ahead. And like, the thing about me and my little brother, we didn't really get along at the time, and he was always doing the dumbest stuff. And on this particular morning, he was just like, "Ma, I missed the bus. I know you taking Tisha to school. Can you take me to school?" Bro, how you missed the bus? Like, what are you even talking about? And so, like, this is like a morning where I think, like, I had to go to school, but I had to be to school later than him. Or, like, I was going to the doctor's first, and then my mom would say, whatever it was. And so, like, we was going to go drop him off, and then we were going to go to, take me to school. And so, we dropped him off. Mind you, he wasn't supposed to be getting dropped off. And so I'm blaming this whole story on him. I don't care. And if you watch it, boy, I don't care. And so we go to drop him off. We leaving his school. We literally like down the street from his school. And we like at the light. And you know how Baltimore drivers are. Everybody is impatient. Everybody act like they got somewhere to be. You ain't even got nowhere to go. You just want to drive fast and you just want to act a fool. But we were sitting at this light, and me and my mom, we like gonna go and turn that way for boop, just like that. And our light turned green. No, our light was yellow. Our light was yellow, and we was about to turn, and then we turned. The light changed really fast, and this other lady was impatiently waiting over here to go straight. As we was turning, she went around the person that was in front of her, and she hit us. And this wasn't no regular hit, y'all. When she hit us, our car flipped 3 times. It flipped 3 times and landed on the hood. And I don't know if I ever told y'all this, but my mother is claustrophobic. So this was insane. So we landed on the hood. So the car got really smushed. And I'm just like, bro, did I really just get in an accident? I didn't even see the accident. I just was on the hood. I just was on the hood. We both had our seatbelts on, thankfully. And so I unbuckled myself, and then I see the oil just leaking down, the gas just leaking down. I'm like, oh, it's gonna be like one of those movies that we're gonna blow up. So I'm like, oh shit. And so I unbuckled my mother. I'm like, girl, come on. And she just there like, I'm like, bro, this is a life or death situation, and you not fighting or flighting. You just standing there. Why are you still? Get up. And so like, I'm like, yo, this is crazy. So I get out of the car, and I'm not strong enough to get her out of the car at this point. But like, she's unbuckled, and I'm like, bro, just call out. So I'm trying to get this man. I'm like, man, like, please get my mother from out of this car. She's geeking. She's the only one left in the car. It was just the 2 of us. Get her out of the car. So the man like, all right. I literally had to climb out the window of the daggone vehicle. I had to climb out the window because the door would not open. I had to climb out the window to get out of the daggone vehicle, and my mother just sitting there dumb, and her door opened up easily too. My door was the one that was messed up because I was the side that got hit. And she just sitting there, and as the man pulling her out, I'm like, bro. And then my mother had on like some sandals, right? And like the sandals had like a thick little I might be able to show a picture. The sandals had like a thick little band on the front, and so that part digged into her foot, and so her foot was wide the fuck open. Like her foot was wide open. You can see her little meat and everything, and I was like, yo, this is crazy. I was literally not hurt at all, but I was shook. And I'm like, we gotta get away from this car. It's gonna blow up. It's gonna blow up. It didn't blow up, but I was scared. And so I'm just like, yo, this is crazy. And so they're calling 911 and everything like that to get an ambulance for my mom because she over there bleeding out. And I'm like, bro, this is insane. I called my dad. I'm like, we just got in an accident. Like, can you come get me? I'm supposed to go to school today and I got a test third period. Like, yo, I don't know why I was so hell-bent on going to school and doing my work. Because y'all know that I got hit by a car when I was by myself. And I just was like, let me go take my final. Why am I so pressed to go to school? School can wait. I almost died. Like I'm geeking. But I was just like, yeah, yo, come get me. My father pull up. He's like, where your mother at? I was just like, bro, she in the ambulance. Like, she bleeding and stuff. Like, stuff actually wrong with her. There's nothing wrong with me. He was just like, you should still go to the doctors because you know you got hit. You can have a concussion or something. I'm like, bro, I'm not going to sleep. I gotta go to school. Like, I don't know why I was so pressed to go to school. But, yo, it was crazy. And so, once that happened, all I was thinking is, bro, I'm never going to drive. I'm not. Because my mother know how to drive, and she just got hit, and we almost died in this car accident. Why would I try to drive when I literally don't know how to drive? I'm really going to get hit. Like, I'm going to be on the news. They're going to be like, dang, she died at such a young age. No, yo. And so I was just like, yeah, it's done up. Like, it's wraps. Y'all will not see me in a car. I will not be driving. Y'all can keep that shit. I'm traumatized and I need to go to school. And so that's basically what happened. I was just over the whole situation. And then my mother's foot took 18 years to daggone heal. Like, she still got the mark to this day on her foot. Like, and it looked crazy. And she always just like, you saved me. And I'm just like, bro, why didn't you save yourself? Yo, I never seen somebody more scared, and then it just made it worse because I was already scared because I thought we was gonna blow up. And she was really over there fighting for her life, but not fighting at all. She was just laying there. I swear if that man didn't come and get her out of that car, I was gonna have to drag her out of that car because she wasn't gonna get out. And I'm really on my way to school just thinking like, bro, where was her skills at? Where was her survival skills? I'm like, this is actually crazy. We could have died and she out here playing around. Like, you would think that she would have like some motherly skill to like get me out of the car. No. She just sat there. Scared. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. And then I really was at school. Just cooling. Everybody like, you good? I'm like, bro, I'm good, bro. I got in a car accident this morning. Everybody just like, bitch, why is you here? And I'm just at school like, bro, life goes on. Like, this shit crazy. And then my mom was just like, yeah, so I'm not going to be able to teach you how to drive because the car is totaled and I got to get a new car and da-da-da-da. And I'm like, girl, don't nobody care about driving. I'm not doing that shit. Wrong child. I'm like, go get somebody else. I'm not doing that. And that's how I was for like, I don't know, 5 years. For like 5 years, I just refused to drive. I was like, I literally don't care. And then I fake bought a car and was going to learn how to drive. And then I did everything that I was supposed to do. I renewed my permit and all that other stuff. And then I still didn't drive the car. And then I sold the car. Like, that's how much I really just was not trying to drive. Yo, I got a car and then my cousin was driving me to and from school. I still wasn't driving. My brother was driving me everywhere in my car. I still wasn't driving. I just refused to drive, bro, and I just didn't care. Like, I'm gonna do it now, but like, nah, yo. Nobody ever done gotten an accident like that before and just decided, shit, cool, let me drive. Like, no, that sounds crazy, bro. Fuck that shit. So, yeah, this story was all over the place, but y'all get what I'm trying to say. Like, my life was in danger, and I felt like I should have been safe because my mother knew how to drive. And so I feel like I don't need to be on the road because I don't know how to drive. And niggas be wildin'. Like, if I lived like in Maui or something where everybody drive all safe and regular and people just be cruising and everything cool, it'd be different. I'm in a major city and niggas be geeking. I'm like, no, bro. I don't along on the road like somebody's gonna hit me. And I don't want to get hit again. I already been hit. I don't want to be responsible for anybody's death. Like, no. And so I'm just like, y'all got it. Like, Baltimore City has it. Y'all could keep it. I am about to get another car, though. And I am going to actually drive. But I'm not going to be in this city. So it's okay. Like, I'm not in the city right now. But, like, yeah. I'm not going to be in Baltimore City driving around. Like, y'all got it. But, yeah. Moral of the story is, when your life is on the line, you probably should, like, do something about it. Don't just sit there because, you could die. I don't know, y'all. I ain't got it. I just know that she definitely shouldn't have just sat there and just bled out. Because that's what she was doing. She just sat there and she was bleeding out. But, you know, step up. You know, fight or flight. Or, you know, that other thing that they say when niggas just stand still. I don't know what type of fear you gotta have to just sit there. But that's not what this is about. Yeah. More of the story, yeah. Nigga know how to drive, bro. Like, it's crazy that she really hit my car. She ain't even had to hit us. We ain't even do nothing wrong. She hit the fuck out of us. Women can't drive. Yo. Alright, that's not the moral of the story. I'm so sorry. I'm just rambling at this point. But yeah, for me, Storytime Tish the Tea is over. Peace and love.